If you've ever felt the pull of home through the aroma of a dish or the pang of nostalgia that comes with each bite of a childhood meal, then Venba is a game that will resonate deeply with you. This narrative cooking game from Visai Games is not just about food. It's a beautifully crafted exploration of culture, family, and the immigrant experience, all wrapped up in the warmth of a kitchen. So, grab your apron and get ready to dive into a game that serves up more than just delicious dishes. It offers a heartfelt story that lingers long after the credits roll. Set in the 1980s, Venba follows the life of an Indian immigrant family, focusing on the titular character, Venba, her husband Pavelan, and their son Kavin. The narrative unfolds through a series of vignettes that span several decades, giving players a glimpse into the trials and triumphs of living between two cultures. The story is one of love, sacrifice, and the bittersweet struggles that come with trying to maintain cultural identity in a foreign land. What makes Venba truly special is its ability to convey complex emotions through seemingly simple interactions. Each chapter revolves around a cooking puzzle, where players must recreate traditional Tamil dishes using a recipe book that's seen better days. The process is more than just following instructions. It's a metaphor for the challenges of preserving culture and tradition in a new world. As you sift through faded pages and half-remembered steps, you'll feel the weight of Venba's determination to keep her heritage alive for her son, who increasingly drifts towards Western ways. The gameplay in Venba is deceptively simple, but it's in this simplicity that the game finds its strength. The cooking puzzles are straightforward, yet rewarding, allowing players to experiment without the fear of failure. This lack of punishment encourages creativity and immersion, making the successful completion of a dish feel incredibly satisfying. The game doesn't rush you, instead inviting you to savor each moment, whether it's the sizzling sound of spices hitting the pan or the comforting sight of steam rising from a pot of rice. Visually, Venba is a feast for the eyes. The art style is vibrant and colorful, perfectly capturing the warmth of a family kitchen and the richness of Tamil culture. The food, in particular, is depicted with mouth-watering detail, making each dish look like something you'd want to reach through the screen and taste. The game's audio design also deserves a mention, with the sounds of cooking, sizzling oil, bubbling curries, and clinking utensils, adding to the overall immersion. But beyond the aesthetics, it's the narrative that truly stands out. The game touches on themes that are both universal and deeply personal, especially for those who have experienced the push and pull of dual identities. The interactions between Venba, Pavelan, and Kavin are laden with the unspoken tensions that many immigrant families will find painfully familiar. The game doesn't shy away from showing the emotional toll of these experiences, but it also celebrates the small victories, the moments of connection that make all the struggles worthwhile. One of the most poignant aspects of Venba is how it addresses the generational divide that often exists within immigrant families. As Kavin grows older, he becomes increasingly estranged from his cultural roots, preferring pizza over his mother's traditional dishes and English over Tamil. This conflict is at the heart of Venba, and it's portrayed with a sensitivity that hits hard. The game forces players to confront the realities of cultural assimilation and the fear of losing one's heritage, a theme that will resonate with anyone who has ever felt caught between two worlds. Venba doesn't offer easy answers, but it does provide a space for reflection. It's a game that invites you to think about your own relationship with your culture, your family, and the legacy you wish to leave behind. By the time the credits roll, you'll find yourself not just entertained, but deeply moved, a rare achievement for any game. At just a few hours long, Venba is a brief experience, but it's one that stays with you. Some players might wish for a longer game, but in its short runtime, Venba manages to deliver a story that's both impactful and memorable. It's a testament to the idea that sometimes less is more. The game's pacing ensures that each moment is meaningful, with no filler to detract from the core narrative. Venba is more than just a cooking game. It's a narrative experience that delves deep into the heart of the immigrant experience. It's a game that understands the power of food as a connector of people and a preserver of culture. Whether you're a fan of narrative-driven games or just looking for something different, Venba is a title that deserves a place in your library. It's a beautifully crafted story about family, identity, and the love that binds us all. A story that's as nourishing as the dishes it celebrates. For those at GameVault HQ and beyond, Venba is a must-play. It's a game that not only entertains, but also enriches, leaving you with much to ponder long after you've put down the controller. So go ahead and take a seat at Venba's table. You won't regret it. If this review has piqued your interest, don't just take our word for it. Experience Venba for yourself. Whether you're drawn in by the cultural narrative or the enticing cooking gameplay, this game is sure to offer something special. Head over to your preferred platform, download Venba, and immerse yourself in a story that's as rich and layered as the dishes you'll be preparing. And don't forget to subscribe to GameVault HQ for more reviews and gaming content. Let us know in the comments below what dish from your own culture brings you closer to home.